Once hailed as the future of hip hop, a crew of Harlem trendsetters who changed the sound, the style, and the culture, ASAP Mob was more than just a group. They were a movement. But somewhere between the fashion shows, platinum plaques, and personal tragedies, things fell apart. It started in Harlem, the brainchild of the late ASAP Yams, a visionary with an encyclopedic knowledge of rap, memes, and internet culture. ASAP Mob was formed with one mission: take over everything.
It's got to be different for the sounds on anything. You can give us another hit maker beat, so we can sound like Dipset if we wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't nothing at all. You get me? Like Javel's my favorite rapper. I can spit like Javel if I wanted to. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do that. You get me? I'm gonna create my own lane for somebody so niggas can fuck with me for that. Not fuck with me because I'm spit like someone else, or fuck with me because I'm my preference, my image is some Dipset shit. You know?
Led by breakout star ASAP Rocky, the crew made waves in 2011 with the mixtape Live Love ASAP. Rocky's sound was southern, his look was high fashion, and his attitude was unapologetically Harlem. Then came ASAP Ferg, ASAP Nas, ASAP 12, each member bringing something different to the table. They weren't just rappers, they were stylists, creators, and tastemakers. Between 2012 and 2015, ASAP was everywhere. Rocky's debut album went platinum. Ferg dropped Trap Lord. The Mob dropped Lords Never Worry. Even when they weren't making music, they were setting trends.
You know, Dior Boy 16, we out here. You feel me? ASAP. Yeah. Very rare, very legendary.
But behind the scenes, things were changing. Yams, the glue of the crew, was struggling with addiction. In 2015, tragedy struck. Yams' death wasn't just a personal loss, it was the beginning of the end. Without their leader, the Mob's lost its direction. Projects slowed, members grew distant, the unity started to unravel.
To the star. And everybody's willing to throw each other under the bus. You've never seen people act greedy until you see people who are act greedy. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
We put Yams in rehab. It was really expensive. And I went away to London. That was my rehab. My rehabilitation was recording, isolated. Red Bull, Yams got out of rehab, and by August, man, it was just me and Yams out there. And that's when we were working, and he started getting back on his Blackout Boy.
I'm sorry. I definitely remember him, tweeting that he was gonna try his best to stop because he knows that it ruins lives, but I know it's also not easy to kick a habit like that.
Yeah.
Is there any way do you have conversations with him about it, or do you feel like...
By the late 2010s, ASAP Mob was barely active as a group. Rocky was in Europe, dabbling in fashions and movies. Ferg dropped solo projects but faced rumors of being kicked out the Mob. Nas and 12 were quiet. The once loud, flashy collective had gone silent. Fans were left wondering, was ASAP Mob still a thing, or was it just a memory?
Red, whoa, I don't really play the thugger, but I know what
Tell
he
that
about.
bitch to see me, girl. Tell that bitch to hit me, girl. And your man won't beat me, girl. See it on, go media. Fuck you mean I'm high as shit.
When they first told me about this, I was like, nah, that's weird. I don't really fuck with niggas. Rocky cool, but I don't know. No. And then time went on, and then niggas was like, why not? And now look at us.
Whether they're together or not, ASAP's Mob's impact is undeniable. They opened doors for experimental rap, for fashion-forward hip-hop, for being yourself in a game that rewards clones. And maybe they were never meant to last forever. Maybe their power was in the moment. A flash of brilliance that changed everything, then vanished.